Hey everybody, Tom Barnes, stories from the 78. You're looking at one of the hearses, and now two from the hardcore Hearse Club that travels around all over the country. You've seen them in movies, you've seen them at parades, you've seen them at festivals, including the one here at the Alley for their 48th. I'm going to talk to the president of it, Darlene. She's got 14 of them now for this story from the 78. So take a look at this. Two of the hearses in the hardcore Hearse Club, and I'm here with my friend Darlene. How are you, Darlene?
Good.
Darlene, give me your big fancy title that you are associated with the hearses behind you.
So
here.
I am the president of Hardcore Hearse Club. I am also one of the founders. There was 7 of us that were the original founders. We've been doing hearse shows all across Chicagoland since 2013. We do everything from the big Chicago downtown parade to the little suburbs 4th of July parades. We do over the hill parties. We do retirement parties, haunted houses, anything you could imagine we're in. You know?
How did it start?
So we had a bunch of friends that had hearses, and not a lot of car clubs wanted us at their shows. You know, they were like, oh, that's the hearses again.
Yeah, that's the hearses again. I love it.
We were like welcome at Cadillac shows sometimes, but we just wanted to have our own little thing, and we made it into a big thing.
So I noticed there's different kinds of hearses in
Yes.
terms of makes and models. Like how many out of that you have, are they all Cadillacs? Are they all, like, what are some of the more unusual ones that you have?
So I like collecting the older Pontiac hearses. I have.
And that's that one right there?
That's
Is that
one
a
of
Pontiac?
that's this one
Yeah.
right here. That's a '69 Consort, which is a short wheelbase hearse. So it fits in most garages, whereas a regular hearse won't.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Is it just because of the height or the length?
It's the length.
It's the length.
So the most hearses are they're extended wheelbase. So they're like probably 21 foot long, and like these Consorts are about 19 foot long. So they're easier to drive and to park and everything else.
I don't think I've ever seen the hearse with the light on it
So
like that
those
before.
are combinations. So they could be turned into a hearse or an ambulance. Some of them have removable side panels where it's all windows going back instead of the landau bar, which is, a traditional funeral status.
And for folks that like have events, like Mark has one here for the 40th anniversary and the block party, do people reach out to you guys, say, hey, we're having this event, do you come by? Or how do they get you to an event?
They could just email me or go on Facebook or Instagram and look up Hardcore Hearse Club and send us a message. But we also do like oddities markets and oddities conventions. We promote events all over the city, and then we have like tons of vendors, tons of hearses, and that whole thing.
Is there a cost to have you guys come out to an event?
Sometimes, depending on how far
Sure.
it is and how many cars they want and which cars they want. Like personally, I have 14 hearses.
You have 14
I have
hearses.
14.
That's
The oldest
awesome.
is a 1940 LaSalle carved panel. Then I have like a 41, a 56, a 60, a 61, a 64, 65, 68, 69.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I have a bunch. I have some newer ones too, but those count less, compared
Sure.
to the old school ones.
The ones that you have, the older ones, you have them the same on the inside? Are they vintage? Are they original? Or are you modified?
They're all vintage and
Really?
original, yeah.
Oh, wow,
We do have some in the club that are modified to, have extra seats and whatnot, but I'm more of a purist.
Sure.
I think they're spookier being original than adding skulls and stickers and stuff to them, which is cool too, but I like them how I like them.
What's the most unusual request you had for a hearse?
Somebody to drive a couple around while they have sex in the back.
Oh, that's unusual.
That is unusual.
That's unusual. Was that a yes or no on that one?
It was a contact me later.
Got it.
Contact me when you're sober.
Well, you never know.
Right.
So besides the event here for the Alley, what do you have coming up?
We go around the country doing oddities shows. So we have a show in Nashville, we have something in Rhode Island, then we're across the other side of the country to Utah and Portland.
And what's the best way for people to find you guys and contact
Again,
you guys?
Hardcore Hearse Club on Facebook or Instagram, and then we post where we're going to be next.
Darlene, wonderful talking to you. Thank you for sharing the story. And how many did you say you had? 14?
I have 14.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you out here not only for this event here, but others, I imagine, in the city
Yeah,
as things pop
absolutely.
up or in the surrounding area.
Thank
in the burst.
you.
Thank you. All right, and that is the story from the 78. Check this baby out, a 68 Pontiac Hearse, Tom Barney Chicago at gmail.com. If you have a story suggestion, or check out the website, storiesfromthe78.com. But you'll see these all summer long, so take a look.